Dubai After Dark is an ecosystem unlike anywhere else. It's a place where ultra-modern excess collides directly with strict cultural boundaries. If you only have a few nights here, you have to make a choice. Do you commit to a sprawling daytime beach club, navigate the velvet ropes of a luxury megaclub, or track down a hidden underground lounge? This chart shows exactly why that choice matters to your wallet. In 2026, Dubai implemented a 30% alcohol tax, creating a sudden spike in base prices across the city. Access is as much about appearance as it is about price. Showing up in the wrong outfit can lead to immediate rejection at the door, regardless of whether you have a prepaid reservation. Add in the strict public decency laws, and you have an invisible layer of friction that frequently catches tourists off guard when they try to move between venues. So we're going to break down the exact inputs and outcomes of Dubai's three main nightlife sectors to help you strategize your trip. Winging a night out here often ends in wasted time and cash. Navigating those unwritten codes is the only way to ensure the experience actually matches the investment. Let's start on the coast. Dubai's beach club industry operates on a massive scale, dominating the shoreline and man-made islands like the Palm Jumeirah. Securing a prime spot at popular venues means committing your entire day, often requiring you to claim your bed by 10 inches the morning. The dress code here is rigid but unwritten. Think upscale resort wear. Walk into the indoor dining areas wearing casual flip-flops, and you'll be asked to leave. You also need to clear a high financial hurdle. Reserving those sunbeds or private cabanas requires a steep minimum spend up front. In return, you get a seamless transition. After relaxed sun laundering in the afternoon, the golden hour shifts the venue into a high-energy sunset party. The main trade-off is physical exhaustion. Surviving 8 or more hours of intense sun exposure requires serious stamina. Beach clubs are the ultimate marathon investment. If your group wants a unified all-day event without the hassle of venue hopping, the social return is massive. If you move inland, you hit the downtown luxury megaclubs and high-rise lounges living in the shadow of the Burj Khalifa. This sector demands uncompromising cocktail attire. Women are generally expected to wear heels, and men need blazers with formal dress shoes. Spontaneous walk-ins are routinely turned away at high-end spots like Armani Privé. You absolutely need a premium table reservation secured in advance. The financial burn rate here is intense. After factoring in taxes, a single drink at these venues will average between 40 and 60 dirhams. What you buy with that premium is access. You get elite, unobstructed skyline views and proximity to high-status networking circles, but you have to stomach the psychological friction. The entry process is designed to be intimidating, maintaining strict exclusivity at the velvet rope. Luxury clubs demand the highest input of money and status anxiety. But for the traditional, high-glamour Dubai flex, this sector yields the biggest return. Far away from the glitzy skyscrapers, there is an alternative scene quietly thriving in industrial zones and traditional neighborhood cafes. The dress code here drops the high fashion and heels in favor of smart, casual, modest attire. For music purists, this means finding authentic subcultures and rolling techno events, hosted by collectives like Sector or Analog Room. For comfort seekers, the city's shisha lounges offer a relaxed, conversation-driven environment, often with excellent views of the Burj Khalifa. The trade-off is geographic. Reaching these authentic venues usually requires traveling away from the prime tourist hubs. This sector actively rejects the typical aesthetic of exclusivity, prioritizing a comfortable and inclusive atmosphere above all else. By sacrificing visual prestige, the alternative scene delivers a frictionless, highly authentic cultural experience for those who care more about the music and the vibe. Regardless of which sector you choose, every night out in the UAE operates under a firm set of federal laws. This graphic highlights the most critical rule. Dubai enforces an absolute zero-tolerance policy for driving under the influence. Even a trace amount of alcohol will trigger severe penalties. You have to plan your logistics carefully. You must rely on official taxis or rideshares, because loud, drunken wandering on public streets is strictly forbidden. You also need to carry a cover-up. Maintaining modesty while in transit between venues is a cultural necessity. But this strict legal friction produces a massive experiential benefit. It creates one of the safest urban environments in the world, particularly for solo women. The rigid legal baseline ensures a highly secure environment, provided you meticulously plan your transit and behavior ahead of time.